Hello scrapbooking buddies, Debbie Martin here, and today we're going to be upcycling our Christmas cards. Now I love getting Christmas cards, I keep them for a while, I look at them again, but now you're done looking at them. If they're picture cards, they go in my album. I'll show you what I'm going to do with that. But what I want to show you is 6 quick ideas of what you can do with them. So for the past few years, I've been making tags with mine, and I use the tag maker from Creative Memories. Right now, their 3-in-1 bevel tag maker is on last chance, so you can see the link below for that, and that's $24.50. Okay, but I'm going to show you how to do that. So I simply take, this is one of my favorite cards I got this year. It says keep it simple, and you're just going to, you can make your tags. These are 2.5 inch. You can do 1, a 2, a 2.5. I think a 2.5 is good. You're able to write on it and everything. So I'm kind of just going to want to center this in here. And I'd rather go back and cut some off that I don't need. So let's just center it first, and then let's try to get it like 2.5. Let's do that. Okay. So now I ultimately want to end up either 2, 2.5. And that is kind of centered, and if I go right there, that's 2.5. And let's just take a little off of this side because I want it centered. And now I'll bring it back in here. Perfect. That's going to be perfect, I think. Okay, so we got our 2.5. Now, how long do you want it to be? It can be as long as you want. I don't know. I'm just, once again, I'm kind of going to center it about like that. And maybe take a smidge off the top. And then let's go ahead and use our tag maker. So when using the tag maker, once again, 1, 2, 2.5. I am just going to put it in here. Oh, it's a smidge bigger than 2.5. So let me measure that again. Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is. So let's take a smidge off of that. And bring it back in here. And this is going to be my fun tag. Slip it in there. And there you go. Perfect. Okay, then that's what I did for all of these. Then when you're adding your ribbon, all you're going to do is fold it in half. I used an 8-inch ribbon, but you can use 8, 9, 10. Slip it through. And once you slip it through, you're going to bring the ribbons back through there, back through, and just grab it. Okay, so there's some fun ones to do like that. Now, if you've got a beautiful card and you want a fussy cut is just cut around something, okay? I loved this card that I got last year. And it had beautiful redbirds on it. I fussy cut it. I put a ribbon on it. Boom, you're done. One of the cards I got this year, I'm thinking the third thing you could do is make a beautiful bookmark. Okay, I love the way this was at the top. Let me see how you make sure you can see it. It's almost got a glisten to it, and it said the Joy at Christmas. So I love these guys. I could make a tag out of them. I could fussy cut them, but I think I'm just going to try to make a bookmark out of this. So I simply just put it in my trimmer. I'm going to bring it back around. I'm going to want to cut that little fold off so that it's going to lay nice and straight. Okay, gorgeous. Now you got a couple options depending on how wide that is. You could put it back into your little tag maker, and you're going to want to make sure that it's perfectly centered. So you could do that, or you could grab a simple hole punch and do it with a hole punch. So either way you want. I think I'm going to try it on this and just see what it looks like. Make sure it's nice and centered. Ooh, fun. I like that. That turned out good. We can grab our ribbon again. You could use, red ribbon with this. You could use any color ribbon you want. And you could laminate it first if you wanted. That would be fun, and it's going to stay a lot longer. And there we've got a beautiful Christmas bookmark. Okay, so moving on to idea number 4 is to frame it. So I grabbed a simple frame. My friend Steffi made this card this year, loved it. It's beautiful, it's 3D, oh holy night. Pop it in a frame. You could also, if you wanted to, make a giant bow, up there, and then you've got a Christmas decoration for years to come. And I know that Steph, you made this for me. Love that. The other one, I didn't have a frame to show you this one, but my friend Jean made this one, and she actually, it is sewed. Look how gorgeous that is. And this one can stay out in January and February, so I'm definitely buying a frame for this one. Love that card. So it's just a good way to enjoy your Christmas cards long after Christmas. Next is like a peekaboo journaling card. Okay, so this one I thought was very fun. It's blank on this side, so I'm going to be able to journal in it. I'm grabbing peekaboo pockets. We have peekaboo pockets in 3x3, 4x4, 4x6, 5x7, 6x12, and these have adhesive on it. So first I'm going to show you how we're going to cut it and how we're going to use it. So this is a 4x4, which I think is a good journaling size. So we kind of need to cut this just a smidge less than 4x4, maybe like 3 7/8 or something like that. But I'm also going to want it centered. So let's just make sure, like that's a little, we need a little more taken off that side. And now a smidge more off this side. There we go, perfect. And I think I'm going to try to do the same on the top and the bottom. I'm going to leave a little bit up here because I am going to hole punch that so we can grab it in and out. So now I've got this card. I'm going to go ahead and pull punch this. Grab simple ribbon. Oh, I still have COVID here, girls. It's in my head, it's in my throat. I'm sorry, I still sound like a little old man today. So I'm going to pop this in here. Bring it through there. Look how fun journaling tag that's going to be. Okay, now when I'm ready to put this in my album, let me show you. Grab my Christmas album, and I need a journaling box here to talk about this from last year. So I can pop this in here. Peekaboo pockets on the back side have adhesive, okay? And this is clear adhesive. You pull it off, then you stick it to the page protector of your page so that you don't have to worry about this if it's photo safe or not, okay? So now I'm gonna be able to pop it in here. I would take this adhesive off. I'm not sure I'm putting it on this page, so I'm not gonna put it right here. But then I would be able to pop out this journaling box and read about the fun day that we had with the grandkids. So that's your idea number 5. Idea number 6, let me show you. Now, you got gift cards to give. I loved this card that I got this year. All I did was just simply cut it out, hole punch it, put a little ribbon, and I had a friend that gave me the Starbucks card. So I popped it on there just so you could show. It's a really fun way to give a gift card. Plus you're upcycling your Christmas cards from last year or the year before. The last idea for gift cards, I love this. I love the truck. I just cut this out. I could corner around this if I want. I think that's kind of fun. You'll be able to write a note to your friend or whoever you're giving it to. Use a peekaboo pocket again. And this is going to pop right off here, and you're going to stick it. It's always on the back side. Stick it just like this, and stick it on your card that you made. And there you go. Idea number 6. So I hope you enjoyed this today. Let me know what you're going to do with your cards, and happy scrapbooking.